Network is the Motorcycle Action Group's monthly activist newsletter. I'm Colin Brown, and welcome to the MAG Network Readout. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Network Readout for May 2025. Now, the coming 4 months are going to be a very busy period for MAG, an awful lot of work to do and a great deal that you can get involved with. So first of all, let me cover off the May elections. Now, I'm recording this video on the 25th of April, so before the elections take place, but no doubt you'll be seeing this video just after the elections have taken place, so it's a little bit difficult for me to know quite what to say on this particular subject. We've been following closely the 4 Metro Mayor elections. Every candidate for each of those positions has been contacted by MAG directly, asking for written responses, and we've also carried out 4 video interviews with candidates. The point of doing all this is that we build relationships with candidates before they get elected, so that hopefully it eases our path into ongoing relationships with elected members or elected Metro Mayors after the election. So that is why we do this. But do keep your eye out on the MAG channels for all the information on that particular subject. So as I said, the next 4 months is going to be a very busy period for MAG, and there's 3 main campaigns that we're focusing on. So let's take each of those in turn. First of all, Ride to Work Day. What we're focusing on this year is the government's forthcoming plans to introduce what they call an integrated national transport strategy. And we're doing a bit of a fake it as you make it approach to this, where we're basically going out with messaging saying how much we're looking forward to motorcycles being included within that integrated transport system. So hopefully that will have some bearing in terms of the outcomes of the thinking of these policymakers as they draft this integrated transport strategy. And of course it is something that you can do by helping promote Ride to Work Day to make sure that everybody is aware of it. And what we're doing is we're introducing the hashtag, which is Ride to Work 2025. So please make comments about Ride to Work Day, both in the lead up to it and actually on the day. But whenever you put any post on social media, make sure you use the hashtag Ride to Work 2025. That way we can monitor and follow and amplify any comments that are made. What we're looking to do is create a large amount of exposure for motorcycling in a positive manner that hopefully will then influence the government to put in motorcycles as one of the solutions for transport as opposed to a problem. That's obviously the carrot approach, and obviously, as we all know, governments and everybody else will always use a carrot and stick approach to change people's behaviour, so why shouldn't we? So yes, we're starting off with the carrot first of all with Ride to Work Day, and then we're following that up swiftly with the stick afterwards, which will be Riders Resistance Weekend. We can't take part as a positive part of the transport network system if we're not given the choice of buying the motorcycles that actually meet our needs, and we need to make sure that the government isn't going to introduce this ridiculous policy of phasing out sale of non-internal combustion engine motorcycles, and that's the main thrust of the Riders Resistance Weekend, which will be a weekend of action that will take place all around the country. So please do get involved with that. Again, there's the Riders Resistance hashtag Riders Resistance. Make sure you use that hashtag on any comments that you make, any promotion of the events. Now, you may have noticed that certainly London and South East are getting together for a big event at Ace Cafe. I know Martin over in Northern Ireland has announced that he's going to be doing an event at Stormont. There will be other ones coming through, no doubt, very soon, but you don't need to sit back and think, well, there's no MAG group in my area, therefore I can't get involved. We are also in the process of putting together a toolkit for clubs and Facebook groups, riding groups. Whether you're affiliated with MAG or not, you can use the toolkit to help you put on a small-scale demonstration or event of your own. We will give you all the guidance that you need to help you set that up, make sure that everything is done properly and you get the widest possible coverage for it. All that we're looking for is everybody to use that Riders Resistance brand to do, again, something that gets noticed nationally in all the press, hopefully all around the country, with the same purpose behind those events. Then, of course, as I say, and this is tied up to both Right to Work Day and with Riders Resistance, is the bus lanes petition. We then got the written response, and as entirely as expected, the number of signatures being added to that petition has reduced since. So as I'm recording this, we still haven't hit the 20,000 signature mark. We're not far off it, but we haven't quite got there yet. So it is. It's obviously disappointing. We're not on a trajectory to hit the 100,000 signature mark that we need by August, but that doesn't mean we should give up. Now, frankly, I'm not too sure why people don't sign it, but I would be interested to hear from anybody who hasn't signed the petition as to the reason why. If we don't understand the reasons why people are not signing, there's not an awful lot that we can do to shape our campaign to push it. So any feedback that anybody can give me, any reasons that you hear why people are not signing it, I'd be interested to hear, so do let us know. But equally, we need to make sure that we are promoting this petition as widely as possible, and again, we're using a hashtag approach to it. The hashtag for this is Riders for Bus Lanes, so please do speak about it, put posts on social media. Don't think that posting it once and thinking job done is enough. We need repetition and we need consistency, so this needs to be something that is in social media on a regular basis, using that hashtag Riders for Bus Lanes. As soon as we see those hashtags coming up, we will share and amplify them, but we need you to be putting those hashtags out there so that the awareness of this petition is increased. I'll briefly mention the MAG blog. Hopefully some of you will have already noticed, but we've launched a MAG blog, hopefully with thoughtful and interesting articles about various subjects. But one thing I would say is this is the MAG blog. You as a MAG member are MAG, and therefore you have the chance to contribute to this blog. So if you're a budding blogger, please feel free to submit articles for consideration. We're looking for things in the 500 to 800 word region, obviously aligned with our aims, and polite and interesting ones, not things that we can't publish, please. But yes, if you'd like to be published on that blog, you think you've got something to say that's of interest to everybody else, please do send it through for consideration. Then finally, for upcoming opportunities in the month ahead, as I said, I'm going to be extremely busy with all the work in the lead up to Ride to Work Day, Riders Resistance Weekend, and of course constantly pushing the bus lane petition. There's a couple of events I've got. I'm also trying to squeeze in a 1 week holiday in May, so yeah, I might go quiet for a week, but you'll know why if that happens. I will be attending a National Police Chiefs Council Road Safety Panel meeting down in London in May, and there's a very good possibility I'll be attending a launch of the Primes road marking system, which is being trialled in Wales on Bank Holiday Monday. So if you're in Wales on Bank Holiday Monday, do look out for me. Give me a shout, give me a nod, give me a wave, and we'll be taking a look at what they're doing there for road safety in Wales. But that's it for now. Thank you to everybody I've been having conversations with. Far too many of you to mention. Please do keep up all the good work. Keep slinging enough mud, and eventually we'll get there. So till next month, keep busy and keep safe. See you soon.